I traded CSGO skins for 1 month and made dollars. CSGO skins are comparable new, but nonetheless they and all other digital goods and investments have really shaped the economy of the world. While people were laughing at Bitcoin in its beginnings and people were called lunatics to spend $100 on a virtual item like a CSGO knife, it is nowadays quite common to have an inventory way over $100. While the reasons of owning these things may differ, in every market you need people that offer some sort of exchange service. And in CSGO, traders have established themselves as a fast, easy and mostly cheap way to exchange items. And here is where me, Neon, comes into play. Hey, I am Neon, I'm a semi-professional CSGO trader since 2015, and today we have a very special episode. Today I won't trade for 1 minute, not even 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week. What are you thinking about? Who do you think I am? Today I take you on my last month of CSGO trading and we see how much profit I will make. Psst, this is definitely not because I had no time to make this video every week. It's because of my big creative brain, you know, with new and original concepts. So today you can follow me along. We will be buying and selling items, snipe good deals of different markets and bot trading sites, and of course we will be trading with people directly, always with the goal of profit and making the other side happy. But we are trying to see how much profit we can make within the next 30 days. So welcome to I traded CSGO skins for 1 month and made dollars. This week I'm giving away 5 orb exoskeletons. Like every week, to enter, just subscribe to my channel, like the video, comment something funny down below, why not? And send me a trade for your favorite one of the many orb exoskeletons I have. It's just minimum wear, by the way. The winners will be drawn live on my Twitch every Friday at 17 CET. No stream tomorrow as I'm on vacation, but there will be definitely more than 1 stream next week, so be sure to follow. Also, a big thank you to all my channel supporters and Patreons. If you're looking for price checks, individual advice and much more from a CSGO trader with over 7 years of experience, you can get all of that there. Thanks! The last month starts quite comparable classic. I found a good deal on TradeIt.gg. I found this Talon Tiger Tooth with 0.001 float. Very low. And a 0.03 factory new skeleton blue steel. And these were the items I was offering. So a lot of unliquid and low items for 2 very good skins. And in the end, we also made around $30 of profit. Which is not too much, but very good as we think that we get a really good upgrade. And after that, we have Bruh. And he was interested in our StatTrack Talon Ruby. Maybe you remember this from one of the last episodes. And he offered the 12th lowest float Bayonet Gamma Doppler. Definitely a really good item, but he was trying to offer it 1 for 1. And if you compare that, the knife he was offering was around 850. Not really hard to say with these rare items. But a StatTrack Talon Ruby goes for around $3,500. So his offer was way off. But he was quite cool at taking this, and in the end he offered some more, but we couldn't find a deal for a Talon Ruby, just for another item. And shortly after that, I won't say which day we are in, of course, because it's 30 days, I can't number these all. Sometime later, Junior offered us this trade with a 0.008 Bowie knife stained. A lot of low float items at the time. This would look like a really good trade, but the Bowie stain goes for a little bit less than shown here. So I added a few dollars and in the end he accepted this trade. So we get a good profit plus a rare float knife. Let's see how much we can get for that in the end. Next up is Alyssum. And he wasn't that experienced with trading. He had no Steam mobile authenticator. So if you trade with him, the trade will be on hold for 15 days. And yeah, it was just a small trade, like $1 or $2. I accept these, of course, but with a little bit more overpay. and I made around 50 cents of profit. Call me rich boy. But as he didn't trade that much and the trade was locked for 15 days, he said, "I don't have the skins, you scammed me." So he was thinking I scammed him because after we traded, his skins were just gone. But they weren't gone, he got them 15 days later. If you don't have your Steam mobile authenticator, please enable it now. It's way easier for everyone and especially for you, and it's way safer too. And yeah, I didn't scam him, of course, he got his skins in the end. So let's continue with the next one. Then there is Flix. And we were discussing for like 5 days and we sent like 10 offers back and forth. Because he also wasn't that experienced with trading, which is of course not a problem. I'm happy to explain why I do things. So when I send you an offer and you don't know why I did this, and the item is priced that on buff, for example. So we will always have arguments why I send you offers. And this guy thought I was a little bit scamming him, and he was a little bit trying to shark me, I think, because I offered my 0.16 stiletto forest D-pad. I agree that the float doesn't add that much as he said, but it still adds value, so I definitely have to count that in. And he was sending these offers which were always a loss for me because of the float. And we sent offers back and forth, and it took a long time, but in the end we couldn't find a deal. And this is also something you have to take in account when you are trading. It could be that you have like 1 month without any good offers. I didn't, because the video would be boring then and would end now. But but what you can learn from that, just to move on and continue. So we continue to the next one. And the next one was also quite depressing. Hold up, CSGOcases.com offered me a trade for a lot of my items. These are individual trades. He sent me 5 trades individually without anything, or just sending 1 trade for 5 items. I don't know why people send these. So we declined that, blocked him, and moved on. To finally a good offer. Sharon Baby offered his Stiletto Slaughter and a Phase 4 Bayonet Doppler and some play skins for my StatTrak Karambit Gamma Doppler. And this was a very good trade because we got liquid play skins in return, plus some overpay of around $40. Then we had Masu buy skins, who asked me how much for D-Lower, and I just said, don't have D-Lower. Seems like another one that is still finding me over CSGO float with my souvenir D-Lower. I don't have it anymore, guys. Please stop. Later there, live on stream, I made a good deal on CS Trade. I traded all of these play skins and low items for a Kato 2014 NIP paper. And this was an incredible good deal. The prices are not that high, but we made an incredible big upgrade and make $10 of profit. So definitely a deal I would take again. So if you want to see more of that live, just follow me on Twitch. I stream every Friday at 17 CET and you can see me trading live. 1 week passed without any noticeable deals, but this one live on stream was something which I really want to show you. I traded $1,500 in items for these on the trading site D-Market. And it took some while because the site wasn't loading for some reason. But we got an M4 Knight, a minimal wear hydroponic, a butterfly blue steel, field tested emerald web gloves, a factory new hazard pay, and a well-worn Orb Prince. Very nice. And with that, we also made profit of around $180. And also that live on stream, which I was pretty proud of. And don't worry guys, I trade a lot between those, but it's just that the most noticeable deals with the highest value are sometimes deals like this, where I traded all of these items for all of these items. Yeah, we trade a lot of quite liquid mid to high tier skins for some items which are quite comparable harder to trade. This was the day that the M4A1S got nerfed. So the prices on the sites were too high and too low, and the prices were all over the place in the end. As I personally thought what would gonna happen with the prices, which I was right in the end, I traded something like this. Losing us some in liquidity, but making us around $150 of profit. Then there were 2 days exactly quite the same, like 2 days after each other. First, we traded for a 97.6 Orb Fade, so a really high percentage, which adds a good amount of value. We traded all of these items for that. Of course, again, a good upgrade for us. And we also made around $30 of profit. And 2 days later, like promised, quite the same deal. And you can see I traded a lot of M4s. And this is of course because of the update too. These were quite overpriced on the side. So I got a very good deal here, making me, with the good fate, around $50 of profit. Then we are starting with a really incredible deal. I found this 0.05 StatTrak Fake Renew Butterfly Bright Water on gamerpay.gg for around $805. If you check the price of this knife without adding anything for the float, this was already around $70 profit. If you check this float, which is the number 2 lowest float and is really close to number 1, I don't know how much this will go for at the moment, but I guess that this trade alone made me around $200 of profit. So this was probably one of my best market snipes until now. Also on that day, because GamerPay offered 0% buying fees, and you can still use my referral link here to get 4 euros for free if you buy or sell 10 euros. That's a really good deal. No, not kidding, it's a really good deal. And yeah, and I was able to buy these 3 knives, in total making me around $110 of profit. Then there was Ant. He was offering his hand wraps overprint and his USB kill confirmed for my Nomad knife Crimson Web. It was a bit too low, so I sent him this offer back, which he later accepted, making us $7 of profit and giving us an orb boom and hand wraps overprint. Then there was Hot Dogs Eaterer. Very cool name. And he added me and said that he's interested in my AK case hardened and my StatTrak M4A1S golden coil. The AK case hardened is a tier 3 with a very special pattern, so there was definitely a little bit of overpay because of that. So I told him how much I want for it, and in the end we agreed on this deal, making me around $5 of profit and getting good place skins for my quite unliquid tier 3 AK case hardened. But the pattern is really cool, but it is a little bit hard to find people that are interested in these, because it doesn't have a blue top. It had this blue like sun-like mag, which I found is really cool, but like I said, not that easy to trade. And then we got an offer from Dylan, which I was quite surprising because I got this offer at the gym and I just sent an offer like this back because I knew the prices out of my head. And he was offering his Navaja knife Doppler 1-for-1 for my StatTrak Ursus Crimson Web. But it was a little bit too low, so I added his AK fuel injector. And to be honest, I wasn't expecting that he takes this deal, simply because a StatTrak Ursus knife Crimson Web minimal wear is a quite unliquid item that not that many people like. To be honest, I would prefer the Navaja Doppler because it looks cooler. But he liked it more, it seems, so he accepted the deal and making us around $15 of profit. And then XBlue, one of my Patreons, was interested in hand wraps slaughter, and he asked if I can help him getting these. Of course, for my Patreons, I really like to help, so I was searching for hand wrap slaughter and actually found some really good 0.19 hand wrap slaughter on GamerPay for a really good price. And as he was interested in that, that was the perfect deal. So I could buy the gloves on GamerPay and trade it for him after that. So we agreed on this deal. And I added a little bit of money, but we ended in this deal, making me around $10 of profit and giving him the gloves that he always wanted. Really good. Then there was Bot Ado. Bot Ado was somebody that approached me and said he's interested in a lot of my cases. In the end, after Prisma 2 case was removed now, he made a really good profit, but at the time that was a really good deal for me. So he offered a minimal wear golden koi and Hydra gloves case hardened just for low cases. So in total, I traded him 1,125 cases, and these are Prisma 2 clutch and danger zone cases, so not the most expensive cases, for these 2 items. And he made a small profit with that. Of course, it's better for me because I don't expect these cases to trade for the normal profit. So I'm really happy to get all of these away just for liquid items. So he got a small profit of around $5 and I got some really liquid items in return. And yeah, this is already the end of my 1 month of trading. Of course, I didn't include every deal because I just want to include the most notable deals. I'm a big trader. I trade around 15 times a day, and you definitely don't want a video with over 400 trades. Please say you don't, because I don't want to edit that. And yeah, now the big question that everybody's asking: get your grandma, get your dog, get the neighbor you always loved, get them in front of your PC, and guess how much money did Neon make in his last month of trading? I can tell you that, because I'm Neon. In this month, I made around, drumroll, $2,022 US. Please be aware that I'm a senior professional CSGO trader with many years of experience. I have a lot of money in CSGO, and I have a lot of connections through my YouTube and so on. So if you start out, you will probably don't make this much. But yeah, I think that wraps up the video really good. Don't forget to join the video, my boys. I am Neon, and I'll see you guys in the next one.